news, the father of the 14-year-old boy who took a handgun to Normal Community High School back in September was indicted a couple of weeks ago on 2 counts of unlawful delivery of a firearm. The teen, who is too young to legally possess a firearm, allegedly brought and shot a .22 caliber Roger handgun in a classroom within the high school. The gun is said to have been a gift from his father last Christmas, and in addition received a rifle from him earlier this year. The father's last court date was on the 26th, and the teen will be sent to juvenile court sometime this month. Also nearby, an ISU professor helped in his own way to free a prisoner on death row for a crime he did not commit. This professor wrote and directed the 2005 film, Picture This, A Fight to Save Joe, that began leading to Joseph Armine's freedom. The teacher gathered students together last month to watch the film with hopes that they learn that students really can make a difference. Professor John McHale explains by stating, "What's important is that students realize if they don't get involved and speak out in a democracy, that it doesn't work. And also, that I don't know if always speaking out gets the results that we want, but not speaking out certainly gets no results." I think it's really good advice for a lot of people. Now, to Cade with sports.
Thanks, Morgan. And in latest sports news, last Saturday at state, Cade Martins placed 27th with a time of 15 minutes and 30 seconds. He was 2 positions away from All-State. His first mile was ran at a 4:50 and a 5:20, and his third mile was also ran at a 5:20. Winter sports practice begins this week on November 5th. The first girls basketball game is November 13th. The first guys basketball game is November 20th, and then the first wrestling meet is November 27th.
Thanks, Cade. Glad to know what's going on with those sports. Now let's go to Evan and Carly for What's the Buzz?
What's the buzz? I'm Evan Williamson, and these are my partners Carly Stout and Cade Martins. And after one of the worst seasons in franchise history last season, the Hhsn Astros have jumped ship to the AL West, making all divisions equal with 5 teams. With this change comes new uniforms and logos. Carly, what do you think about the new logo and uniforms?
I think that when a team isn't doing so great, and I think that it's good for a new look because it kind of makes you forget about what happened in that span. Even though this logo was an old logo, it's going to bring back about when they were doing pretty good in the league. I don't like the new logo. It reminds me of a team that's in high school. Same with the jerseys. So I'm not a really big fan of them.
There are pros and cons to this. I personally love the Astros old logo from last year. I mean, this logo took them to the playoffs and World Series. This logo, the new one, looks totally unprofessional. It looks like one of those logos that are on sports video games for you to make your own team. The uniforms, I like the red uniforms that the Astros wore, and the pinstripes also. This, I'm not that crazy about them. I mean, I like it because it's more of a retro look, but why is everybody starting to wear orange? First the Marlins, what's next? The Cubs are going to change to Bears colors, and they even have a new mascot. It's like a Martian. I personally like the Jackrabbit mascot they had last year. Well, that about wraps it up for us here tonight. We'll see you next time, Knuckleheads. Let's take you back to headquarters. What's the buzz?
Wasn't that entertaining? Now let's go to Sam Nettleton with the more interesting story.
Friday, October 19th in Lille, France, police discovered a 15-year-old skeleton in his bed. The body was found in an abandoned house with piles of mail dated back to 1996.
Now with Matt Holland on our election coverage.
The presidential election was this week, and President Obama won the election.
Corruption!
And he is still the president. And there are very few major changes, as Obama is still the president. The House of Representatives is still controlled mostly by Republicans, and the Senate is still mostly Democrats. And Obama won the key states of Ohio, California, Colorado, Illinois, and New York, and many other states. And Romney won Texas, North Carolina, and many Midwest and Central states. Florida is still an undecided state because it's really close, but it's irrelevant because Obama already has enough electoral votes to win the election.
And now for a fun game. Can you guess this movie clip?
Hey, Carl, what's up?
Nothing much, Billy. I see you got all the sun today.
Oh, yeah, you think so? I fell asleep by the pool for a few hours.
Did you fall asleep or did you pass out?
Shut up!
And that's all we have today on HHS News. It's a good day for America, everybody. Stay classy.